Hi there! Thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial for Silent Night. It's definitely one of the prettiest Christmas songs we'll sing this month. And it comes to us all the way from Austria, actually, just above Salzburg, in a place that's called the village above Salzburg. Literal translation. It's true! And in this version, we're going to focus on playing it in a way that sounds really beautiful on the ukulele. It's a beautiful song, we need to do it justice, and hopefully this tutorial does just that. So this is the way that we're going to make it sound together, with little notes that fly next to the melody, make everything more pretty. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round young virgin mother and child, holy infant so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace, sleep in heavenly peace. There you go, and it's not that tricky. Just before we get started, a big Christmas thank you to the wonderful patrons supporting this channel. And on Patreon it's ukulele road trips. And none of these lessons would be online without all of you, so thanks a lot. Oh, this song, by the way, is from the Ukulele Christmas collection, Songs and Carols from the Old Continent, which is a song collection for your ukulele that I've made, and it's very nice. So this is the way that the first line looks, and we don't need any complicated chords, just C, G, G7. What is a bit different about this version is that we're going to play notes that act like a second voice. So in Silent Night you will have the first voice that sings Silent Night, and in a choir the alto, the voice just underneath that, will probably be singing Silent Night. So you have Silent Night, and we have here a C on Si, and we sing on the open G string. Silent night. Except we have the little melody in the middle here. We play E1, that means the first fret of the E string, and E0 is E string, open string. Silent night. So what we're playing is C, E1, E0, C. And the notes come at the same time as the words of the main melody, of the main voice. Silent night. The way that I like to play it is with my thumb, so that I play down for the chords and then play individual notes. But you can also play it like this. Silent night. Or strum, and then with fingers. But I just like to play it with the thumb because that way I can relax more because I'm carrying my ukulele here. And then I just play like this. So, let's go. Silent night. And then the same thing again on Holy Night. Holy night. And G and G7 on All is calm. G. All is G7 calm. And you can always repeat the chord with the lyric after that. All is, and C star, it's not a normal C, we're actually going to play it open 4 3 3. Bright. So once again G. All is calm, all is bright. And now an F round, and here we have E1, E1, F, E3, E1, C, E1, E0, C. And again, that's F, E1, E1, F, E3, E1, C, E1, E0, C. It's like I'm playing that game with the submarines and the boats. And that'll sound like this with the singing, because actually those little notes are just underneath the main melody. Round the unvirgin mother and child. So at the end you can either play open C string or just a full C, doesn't matter. Holy infant, so tender and mild. And then we've got G, G diminished, which is 1, 2, 1, 2, and A minor, and D star, 2 open, 2 O. So G, and we sing on fret 5 of the A string. Sleep, sleep in heavenly peace. C, sleep in heavenly peace. So the rhythm that you'll have a lot is not necessarily on all the syllables, but 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It's typical for that particular region of Austria in the 19th century, actually. Talking of which, the way that it was played then wasn't exactly with these chords, and you have a decision to make. No, it's not what will I give my mum this Christmas, because it's socks, isn't it? Warm woolly ones, actual wool, not the lycra poly stuff. The way that it was played back then, and the way that the traditional purists like to play it, is actually without all these fancy chords. They just play the last bit. Sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. So it's just G7, C, C, G7, C. And this harmony is much simpler, but that is the kind of thing that these Blas Orchestra, the ensemble of, for example, tuba and trumpets, they play this stuff all the time there in the mountains. And that's more the feel, I think, traditionally. But I actually prefer with the D star. So the way to play this is sleep, and then we've got a high G7, which is open 5, 3, 5, heavenly peace, C, and then C star, peace, and then C, G7, C, sleep in heavenly peace. So let's try and play it together, and if it's too hard, but then you just have to play it over and over until it's not hard. It'll happen. 1, 2, I go 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, and then we play together. So grab your ukulele, thumb at the ready. Sa, we start singing on Sa, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Silent night, holy night, all is G7 calm, C, all is G star bright, F, round the unvirgin mother and child, 2, 3, holy F, infant so tender and C, mild, 2, 3, sleeping, 1, 2, and 2, heavenly, A minor, peace, D star, sleep in heavenly peace, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, good job. If you didn't get all the little notes, then you have to pause, practice individual lines, make sure you've got the whole. And on the F, by the way, you really need to make sure that on the second F of round the unver, that the A string rings loudest, because that's actually part of the second melody. Round the virgin mother and child, round the unver, here, virgin. Okay, I'll sing verse number 2 and 3 for you, and that way you know, and that way you can print it out and play that too. And if you want to be one of the special people to get the whole collection and print everything out and sing everything, that's also very nice. Silent night, holy night, shepherd glow at the sight, glory stream from heaven afar, heavenly hosts sing Alleluia. Christ the Savior is born. Christ the Savior is born. Silent night, holy night, Son of God, love's pure light, radiant beams from thy holy face, with the dawn of redeeming grace. Jesus, Lord, at thy birth, Jesus, Lord, at thy birth. Dankeschön, Dankeschön. Thank you very much. And a big thank you to the original writers of this song, whose name I just forgot, but it's all in the songbook. It's words by Joseph Mohr. I'm not sure he wrote any different songs, but he must have done more than this anyway. And music by Franz Xaver Gruber. And yeah, it's from Oberndorf by Salzburg, as I mentioned. And actually in my songbook, there's lots of interesting information with every song. What does it say here? It says, blah, 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 Austria. The church's organ builder liked it so much, he took it home, south to Tyrol, that's also mountains, but not the same ones, in Austria. And it was adopted by two families of folk singers, but not the Von Trapps, that's later. And these families, one of the families was already singing this melody to royalty, just one Christmas later, in 1819, to the Emperor of, this is not in it, this is to the Emperor of Austria-Hungary, it was empire, and the king, or the Tsar, the shooting Tsar of Russia was there too, so he enjoyed that. And then it spread, very much like Christmas cheer or smiles. Anyway, have a wonderful time with this song. It's very nice to sing it slowly, not too loud, and with the people that you love at Christmas. Bye bye.